Good morning everybody, I hope everyone is okay. Welcome to my Friday Facebook Live. That's not a Facebook Live because I've pre-recorded it and I'm just uploading it. So I popped a post up last night that just explained that the children were off preschool today because they've got staff training. So obviously trying to do a Facebook Live with two almost 3-year-olds does not sound like it'd be very successful at all. So I just thought I'd do this as well because actually I've really started enjoying my Friday mornings doing my Facebook Lives, and I've got into a really good team of doing that, so I don't want to miss out as well. And also it's been ages designing or trying to figure out how to make these bay window cards in the week, so I didn't want it to go to waste. So I've used the Pansy Petals suite and the Pansy Patch and the Pansy Petals DSP and the Pansy Patch suite. So this is, I'll just show it to you in the annual catalogue. So this was the first suite that I bought as part of the annual catalogue, and the reason I went for this is because it has got all the in colours for this year 2021 to 2023, and because I was buying those anyway, I thought it's perfect because I've got then some amazing products that tie straight into those, and actually it wasn't too bad a price point as well, because you get all these dies, the stamps. The suite does come with the little bee trinkets as well, which you can just see here, which I've run out of. I'm really sad. I love them so much. I think I stuck them to everything. So they're definitely on my reorder list. But they are really adorable. And I love some of the fonts in here as well, even though I haven't used it today. So that's that. Just put that over there. So this is the card that I designed. So this is a bay window fold card. So you can see, I can see why it's bay window. I haven't done it in this one, but we'll do. And then that just sits under there, see, just like that. So it's quite a simple card, and it seems to work. When I was looking around for some ideas, it seems to work with just about sort of anything that I found. So I'm going to do this one, but I was looking at the papers that are in this set and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it with a different one just to see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm really sorry, but we'll still have this one. So I have written down all the measurements as well, which I will go through. And when I was looking for these cards, I was trying to sort of have a look around for measurements and an idea on how to put it together, and they were all in inches, which I don't tend to work in, but because they were all in inches, I'm going to stick with inches on my paper trimmer and scorer. So I hope that's okay with everyone. I'll just pop that over there and I will bring it back in a second. Oh, my desk really does need a clean. So I'm going to use, so this one here, this card is Fresh Freesia, and I thought, you know what, I've never used the polished pink. It's one of those ones I just am not drawn to. I thought, oh, I really want to try and use it a little bit more, so hence why I've slightly changed. So let's get the cardstock cut. So the first one is 4 1/4. So that's there. So let's put that one. And it's by 11. So I'm just gonna put this bit out. And I'm just gonna cut that bit there. Don't need that bit. And then we just need the scoring blade on our trimmer. So the first one we're going to do is 3/8, which is there. I was trying to design this yesterday. Just really not used to inches. And it took me ages to work out what 3/8 was. But I've got the hang of it now, it's alright. So the next one is 1 7/8. And the next one is 3 5/8. And then the last one is 5 1/2. That one was easy, I could do that one. So it's going to try that. And this one, I'm just going to turn it around and do the 3/8 one again from there. Okay. It's got like a little spine. So you can see that. So you should have 2 bits that are 3/8 and then the 3 bits that form our bay window. It must be in from there. I did it on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter because that's going to be on the back anyway. So it's going to look like that when it's folded properly. There we go. Like that. Okay. So this bit here will get glued down, and so it will look like that. It's a bit hard until it's glued down, which I'm going to do straight away now so that can be drying. So you've got this tiny little strip here that needs to be glued. Just put a little bit down there and then push that down. So we can put that to one side while that dries, and then we're just going to cut the DSP strips to go along here. Put that to one side. So I'm going to use this one. So I feel this is the most heavily patterned paper in here, but I do love it. I don't know if it's because it's on the dark background and it's got this really nice, really dainty flower. I don't know if you can pick it up on the other side. So the DSP for this bit needs to be 6 by 4 1/8. That's there. Like this. Honestly, I do know what I'm doing, I promise. I mean, it probably doesn't look like it at all. But I do. 6. It's been a long week. The girls have got ear infections as well, which obviously does not help. But yes, it's okay. So we need to do 3 panels for our bay window. So we need 1 and 3/8 is the first one. So it's really important with this one to make sure that you keep them in order that they're cut, because you obviously need it to look like you're looking out the window. Like that. So you should end up with your 3 panels and then a leftover bit, which is the bit that's going to go down the side. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's fine. So that's going to go on there like that. move those out of the way and get those stuck down. Obviously make sure there's a gap around them, because you don't want to stick your paper on the fold, otherwise it won't fold basically. There you go, middle one, and then just a little bit for the last one, and a quick double check. Yeah, that's fine, they are in the right order. Like that. And then this bit is gonna go here, so it will sit like that. So we have to make a stopper for this bit here, which I'm going to change from what I did in the other one, to when it's standing up, to sort of hold it in place like you would an easel card. You obviously generally have a stopper. So we'll do that in a second. I'm just going to do the strips down the side. So the best one, I think, for that is, that's a hard choice. So if I show you some of the options, we've got obviously the leaves and the gingham. The gingham's look lovely. This one, the fresh freesia, the big pansies, stripes, or this one. What's a hard choice? I might see if I put a little bit of the, I don't want to cut a whole sheet in. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it blank, leave it at the moment. Let's cut the white bit for in here. Oh, that's stuck onto there. Don't lose our little bit there. So that was 4 1/4. So if we do it at 4, just check that's not too wide for that. No. And this bit we'll have to do in inches. So 5 1/8. 5 1/8, so it'll have to be hopefully perfect. That'll fit on there. So because it's that, I'll put a bit more glue, pink, it'd be nice to have a white in there so that we can write our message on and it sort of not get lost on the pink. There, and then bring in this bit. So this is the strip that was left from our bit that we're done, bit that we cut these bits off. I'm gonna pop that there, so stick that down. Oh. Glue the table together stick that one down. So I had already pre-cut one of these out because I had it left from the one that I made. Actually, it does fit still. Oh, so we'll use that. So because I used this one, I couldn't. The sentiment stamps I'll show you that come in the stamp set don't fit on this one. You can see there's a little bit like missing on each of them, so I actually used this sentiment from this Flowers of Friendship set because I just felt that this one was perfect for that sort of shape, so I use that one. Fits so perfectly on there, and actually it's not too fussy because I've used much heavier paper, like patterns paper. I didn't want it thing. So this is the polished pink ink which we're going to use. Like I say, this is definitely the least used one, which I really need to change. I'll make it my New Year's resolution to use it more. Then we're going to pop that on with some dimensionals. So I don't want to, I need to make sure I don't put them on this side because we need to have enough to be able to get that little flap under. So I'm just going to stick 2 on, just double making sure after me saying not to stick them to one side, but I don't actually then stick them to one side, the wrong side. Okay, so that will sit in there like that. So we just need to put something on the front, I think. So in my last one, you can see these. So these pansies on the front here are ones from the patterns paper, which I've just fussy cut out and put on. I think I'm going to do that before, so I think I definitely felt my most used sheet in this paper. So because it's got because I've used pink, I'm definitely going to use a pink one. I'm just going to cut some. So I've got a pink one. I think I'm going to go for one of this colour. So I'm going to use a smaller one, which is one here. So let's use that one. All these things have definitely come in 3s. I think if there's a small little purple one, I'll definitely use that one as well here. So this paper always reminds me, last Christmas there was a really popular set called, I think it's Coming Home, which was loads of little houses, and it had a DSP paper that was really similar to this, in fact that everyone just used it to cut houses out and to put cards on. So I definitely think this is a repeat of that, and they're not too much of a fussy shape to cut out. There's no sort of really tight corners. The only ones that's really difficult, as you'll see on the next one I cut out, is because the top of the pansy is so light. Trying to see it, you can see on this one, but you can't see the top of the flower. Just gonna out. That one, and then one of the purple ones. I think these are my favourite colour of the pansies, especially the big ones. That really dark purple is beautiful. Just so striking. Yeah. I'm gonna arrange those quite similarly to the other one, like that. And then I've got some leaves, I think, cut out from something before, so I did that. Oh, there's a sticker. And have I got any more? So I did a card kit class of this a little while ago, and I've just got all these little bits left from when I cut everyone's out from that, but that's all right. I'm just going to cut another leaf out as well. These are great for fussy cutting as well, to add on to your other pansies that you just cut out. It's not a paper that I've used so much. As a paper, it's this one with the leaves on. It's definitely one more I've cut all the bits out from. Although the other side's lovely. It's that gingham in that soft succulent, which is such a nice colour. It's a colour that I've used quite a lot for Christmas already. So I'm going to put the pansies on dimensionals and then stick the leaves down with some glue. So the good thing about this is all the colours tie in really nicely, obviously because all the colours are in the same set, so they all look nice together, and they all work together really nicely. Probably some colours that I probably wouldn't think of to put in together, but they do. Stick them the other way. There we go. So that's like that, and then I'm just going to do a sentiment in the middle here. And I will use one from here because I think these are some really lovely sentiments. So I'm going to do this one. I think the little things you do make such a big difference. Oh, pansies have come off. Everything's stuck on the wrong side. Again, I'm going to use the polished pink. It's such a nice clear font, but then it's got the odd words in the sort of fancier font, which is a really nice twist between the two. So there we go. And then that was just going to sit there. Actually, I'm glad I haven't done any pattern on here. I feel that because this is so busy, an extra print in there is perhaps just a little bit too much. So yeah, so there we go. Same card, using the same products, but just a completely different colourway. So I'm going to attempt some of these for Christmas cards. I think some really lovely designs and papers to be able to use those. I could just see them like reindeers and things jumping off. So yeah, so thanks for joining me. Next week service will be fully resumed, and then the week after is half term, so I might do a pre-recorded video again, but then after that, as long as everything stays well and no one's ill, I'll be with you every Friday until Christmas. So any questions about any of the products I've used, please do give me a message or get in contact, and I shall look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.